Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Sunday, the 27th of November 2016, and we're providing an answer to a question raised by one of our subscribers, which we feel everyone should have the benefit of hearing. Angel de Sagesse asked us the following question. Quote, "Hello. I discovered your YouTube channel some weeks ago, and it has intrigued me to say the least. Call me a skeptic, but I am plagued by this one question. Why on earth are they doing this? If you are who you say you are, then certainly there must be some ultimate agenda you have with this endeavor. It's highly unlikely that a group of successful, likely obscenely wealthy retired bankers would, out of the sheer goodness of their hearts, set up an operation like this just to share the benefits of their knowledge with the rest of the world. It also seems unlikely that your incentive would be money, since it is more likely that you have more than you know what to do with. Hence my intrigue. So what is the end game of this operation you've started, is my question. Whether or not you answer is your call, but I just had to ask." Unquote. Our first reaction was, what a great question, and to be fair, wonderfully put. Those of you who have read the answers we have given to the comments made on our YouTube videos no doubt will have noticed that we do not mind answering any question as long as it's respectfully put. We have little or no time for racist, discriminatory, anti-Semitic comments, and especially not for extreme cursing and vile language or subscribers insulting one another. It's not because we're part of the politically correct brigade, but because we believe that in order to learn and advance successfully in life, one has to have an open mind, without prejudice, without a hatred for one's fellow man or woman, and without a super-ego which says that one is always right. So, coming back to Angel's question. We understand the conclusion that some have come to, that unless we are complete imposters, there is no logical reason for setting up this channel. If we did it for money, as some have accused us of, well, we've been pretty poor at achieving that. Yes, we have adverts on our videos, but frankly, unless one has many hundreds of thousands of views, the AdSense income is extremely modest, and frankly, barely covers the cost of our software and relatively basic equipment. Yes, our inner sanctum will be a paid-for subscription service, details of which we shall shortly be providing, but again, unless we have 500 or more paid subscribers, we'll only cover the cost of a full-time researcher and additional equipment and software which we shall employ and purchase to ensure that our content is both timely and in-depth, far more than that currently provided on YouTube. So theoretically, we could make money with that, but frankly, we suspect we are some way off that level. So why do it? Well, as we say on our website, there are three main members. The narrator, who is a retired bank manager and wealth manager, Brother Anthony, who is a property developer and academically qualified economist, and Brother Ivan, who is a retired accountant and former international transport consultant. In addition, we have some close confidants who are still involved in finance, trading, and some who are ex-Secret Service, military, and politicians, and we call upon these from time to time to confirm some of the information we are providing is accurate, and who will play a much more important and prominent role within our inner sanctum. So if money is not the motive, why do this? Well, a few reasons really. Firstly, a number of us, but not all, are Freemasons. And despite what the Alex Joneses and David Icks of this world claim, with some exceptions, as there will always be a bad apple in every barrel, we actually believe in fraternity and charity and being decent and helpful human beings. We have seen ordinary people being exploited by banks, financial institutions, and politicians for profit and self-enrichment. And unfortunately, these victims then place their monies in alternative investment sources such as gold and silver, often pumped by equally scurrilous people who constantly claim the world is going to end financially anytime soon and that one should invest in them now, even when prices were at all-time highs. Now, we cannot stop these people from doing this. However, we can expose them and hopefully encourage and in some instances educate people to know what to look out for and to beware that all is not as it seems. Our second motivation is that we actually enjoy the subject and are ourselves long-term gold and silver buyers, investors or stackers. But believe us when we say long-term. We do not place all of our monies in these commodities, but generally hold between 5 and 20% of our portfolios, depending on price and alternative investment opportunities. Our third motivation is that although some of us sit as non-executive directors or act as part-time consultants, we find doing this to be interesting, challenging, and intellectually stimulating. It fills a gap in our lives, and whether we are sitting at home or on a beach or in a foreign country, we can, through the benefits of technology, continue with this program. I know that some people find what we have to say of interest and useful, which satisfies any small ego needs we may have. Finally, if this channel truly takes off and the inner sanctum really does become a success and we can reach that 1,000 paid membership level, then we shall start arranging physical seminars and perhaps even weekend investment conferences where we can truly share our knowledge on a personal basis with significant interaction between members, which is something we would truly enjoy doing. We have pledged, however, that although this has never been set up to be a money-making venture, for as Angel commented, we as individuals have sufficient income and assets to enjoy our retirements. We also vowed that whatever we do in terms of this operation, it has to be self-financing. We do not mind putting in our time free of charge, but any expenses or costs of expansion has to come out of monies received by the channel, which is why we encourage you to spread the word and help us expand our subscriber base. For those who are still suspicious that perhaps we are part of some sinister government plot to thwart people from investing in gold and silver, all we can say is that if that were the case, do you not think that perhaps considerable resources would have already been put in to ensure that we would have had 100,000 to 200,000 subscribers by now and millions of views? As to be frank, the 7,000 or so subscribers we currently have, and for which we are most grateful, is far too small a number to move markets or affect price. So, We hope we have answered the question satisfactorily. And if we have left anything out, then by all means, please comment beneath this video. We do not sell precious metals, but hold a reasonable quantity between us. If prices go down, we may be tempted to buy more. If they rise, then what we have increases our wealth. We have no desire to move price, but perhaps at least report on those issues as accurately as possible which can affect it. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumb up and share it on Twitter. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe as a free member for regular email updates and offers. Our Facebook page, which is updated daily, can be found at facebook.com/illuminatisilver. Disclaimer. Illuminati silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.